My name is Rex Bowden. I'm the co-founder of Africa Games Week, which is a big gaming video game event in South Africa that brings people from around the continent to come and learn about game development and opportunities.
And yourself?
I would just add on to that. ChatGPT actually says it's the biggest on the continent. I don't know why he's being humble about it. Anyway, my name is Nhlanganiso, Tshabangu, co-founder of HyperForj Studios. We make mobile games primarily, but we're also making PC titles. That's me.
Amazing.
Awesome.
And then, what stood out for you this week? Your takeaway, your industry reflection, what has been the best?
So yeah, some awesome people came across this year. We brought EA out, which is amazing. Xbox has always been a great partner of us, so they're meeting more and more people and they're signing more and more games from the continent. That's always awesome to hear. Every time they come out, they're like, hey, we just signed another person. It's freaking amazing, and they meet them all at Africa Games Week, so that's super key. But also just the knowledge. I think this year we found the amazing amount of people from around the world bringing such amazing content and ideas to the industry, and how it can actually grow over the next couple of years. We've heard amazing stories that Africa is going to really be a key component of internationals companies' drive in the games industry. It's the youngest continent in the world. Gaming is on mobile across the continent, and they already see a huge explosion across it. And in the next 2 to 5 years, a lot of stuff has to be done to localize it, hyper-localize the industry, and it actually needs people on the continent to do that, and that is the most exciting thing that I've heard.
Yourself, what has been your biggest takeaway this week at Africa Games Week?
I think two things. One, it's very inspiring or encouraging to understand, to get a glimpse of the fact that internationally there is a lot of excitement around what Africa is doing, not just in gaming, but in everything else, but specifically Africa Games Week is all about that. And then two, that they are, because when you are in your own little space doing your own things, you don't really understand how many other people are doing the same thing as you, are as passionate about the same things as you. So being in a space like this that allows you to be able to connect with those people, to grow your network, to not only grow your network, but grow, for lack of a better word, your friend list, because I meet people in the industry and I treat them as peers, I treat them as friends because of how friendly we are all together, you know what I mean? So those are my two key takeaways: the international interest in the things that we make as Africans, and the fact that there's so many of us that are doing the same things to give to the world, and ultimately to give to people that are relatable to us.
Yeah, I think also within that as well, it's just that when we run Africa Games Week, everyone is on a very similar level. You can be a start-out game developer and you're speaking to someone that is running 6,000 people and in another market around the world, and everyone's talking on a level like eye to eye. And that's something that people keep on coming and telling me at the event, that it's just so awesome that everyone's treated as equals. No one's treated as like, you're nothing, you're coming from the bottom, we don't want to chat to you. Everyone wants to chat together and do cool stuff together. And people from overseas are saying, we need you as a person coming from the starting level, because we actually don't have any idea what goes on in Africa. We need to know from you what's going on. And they're meeting people eye to eye. It's really, really inspiring.
Yeah, I think that level of same levelness is speaking to an embodiment of Ubuntu, not the idea that I see you as a person, you see me as a person. We really reflect that really well within our industry. I think it's something that we are more or less exporting into the global industry, and they're kind of recognizing that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And then what are you excited about in the years to come in the gaming industry in Africa or just in general?
Cool. So I'm very excited about seeing the possibility of outsourcing being a bigger thing in Africa. I think there's a huge opportunity in that. We really need that to happen to underpin what's going on in the industry, to help grow the technical ability of the industry. And people are starting to say, yes, things are happening out here. We've got people that can do stuff. We've got quality. We've got good schools that are putting people through. But the problem at the moment is we've got good schools and we're putting people through college. We haven't got them anywhere to go. So in the next few years, we'll see quite a few outsources have to open in Africa, and we'll see that feed. And because they're going to be working on big international games, the quality of the tech of the people that are working in the industry is just going to get a lot better. And with that, it's going to bring interest into the country. So that's going to bring investment and people wanting to work on young IP that is coming through the continent. So I really see outsourcing as a big thing, and then co-production within that as well.
Yourself, do you have anything to comment on the years to come in African gaming?
Yeah, I think right now we're on the precipice of building a value chain within the industry, like ranging from developers to investors to international people that are coming in, and like Rex said, educators and things like that. It's coming to a point where now we are fully equipped with the skills to match with the global standards, creating quality work that match up with the global standards, making us look or be presentable to be able to actually work with industry leaders and things like that. So I'm mostly excited about a full loop of a value chain that's being created. 1, 2, as a game, I'm just really excited about the games that are going to be coming out of the country. I've already been talking and seeing a lot of things that are being made on the continent on the solo alone, and it's looking very promising. It's looking very fun. The next 2 or 3 years is going to be very exciting. Just as a gamer, it's going to be very exciting stuff that are coming out of the country.
I think with that as well, there's so much a change in the industry internationally as well. So that's super exciting because there's a need. People want content. They want stuff to come out, and they want it to come out fast, and they want to be able to try it very, very quickly. So a lot of information that's come out of that, there's something called friend swap that we've been told about it. Getting games out there very quickly, getting people to try it, and people want content from other parts of the world. They want to learn about other things that are going on in the world and be inspired by that. And that's got to be something that we see coming out of Africa. We've seen it come out from places like Kenya with something like The President, with Weekend Games, that became an amazing game. It was the biggest download in America in 2023. So games that have come out and they've been tested on the market, and you'll find the more you put out, the more opportunities come through, that certain games come through and they get picked up and they're ready to do extremely well. So I think that kind of stuff, that there's recognition and that access of those games into international markets is really going to certainly grow the industry extremely, extremely fast.
Such awesome answers, guys. Thank you. And then just one last question. Let me see.
The second reason for that is...
Which one? Number 8?
On Twitch at all.
Have you ever cried from frustration when playing a game?
This sound, this production technique,
You take that.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? I have Apex Legends. It's such a hard game to get into. I know a friend of mine, Peter. He has been playing the game for the past 6-7 years, or something like that. And I just recently got into it, and they are so intense. Like the moment you spawn into the game, there's already bullets flying in. Like I'm trying to look around and it's like, dead, you're gone. And you have to like stay there and spectate the other players while you just stay there dead for the next 30 minutes. It brought me to tears when I was with my little brother. And I'm trying to show off, like, oh, look at me, I'm a big player, I'm trying to do my thing. I spawn in, I die immediately. And he's just standing there looking at me. And I could feel the disappointment searing from his eyes. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna... I think it's time for you to go to bed. Yeah, so it's okay. I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, but Apex Legends did bring me to tears. But there are other games that have brought me to tears on a more positive light in how good they are. Like, for example, the game by Kunta Content, Hero.
Yeah.
That game is so... I can't wait for it. It's so emotional. I've always said to people, like, we've had enough of, like, all know Zeus, we all know Spider-Man, but, like, when can we get a game that celebrates African legends and deities? That's well-written, well-executed, high quality. It just touches me. Hero does that exceptionally well. Dean and his team are doing an exceptional work. I can't wait for that to come up fully. I'll be one of the first people to buy that game when it comes out. Yeah, for sure. So Hero has definitely made me cry in the fact that, I mean, obviously as an African, I'm just happy that there's a game that's going out there, but it's more than that. Outside of just me being an African, as a gamer, I'm excited to play a game that not only speaks to my roots, but also is just a really good game. Yeah. It's a really good game. It just so happens to be made by Africans. Other than that, it's just like a really good game.
Yeah.